Your Unbelievalope. Hey gang, Jeff Stone here with day one of the year 2016 at magicreviewed.com. Happy New Year. We're starting this thing off with a bang. First up, today you're learning why Jeff is a magic reviewer and not a singer. Hence the opening. Anyway, secondly, the other Jeff Kaler with Unbelievalope. As promised, if this is a good review, you get this for free. And it is a good review, and I will tell you how you win this at the end of the video. So sit tight for that. So, what is the Unbelievalope? Well, according to the ad copy, and I quote, "To be clear, ... aka an ellipsis, this is an envelope with an almost full front window that's designed to switch any object that's in full view under seemingly impossible conditions." So it's a switching envelope. That's right. It's exposed. The secret is exposed. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and I'm going to do it in a way that you would never do in your performances, okay? And I'll explain that in a moment. But first, know that this would be like sitting on a stool or on your table or hanging from the ceiling. There'd be a bulldog clip or something on it. Whatever. You might do like an ambitious card routine or something like that. And then at the end of the routine, you would go to pull out the card and show that it's their signed card. Now you'll notice the back color changed. The reason I did that is so that you would see I was genuinely using the gimmick and actually switching the card. So hold that thought for a minute. Let me show you the reset. Oh, look, we're reset. Okay, the reset is almost instantaneous. Now I'm going to show you what it would look like, of course, the way you would really do it, which is, again, you'd grab the card and you would pull it out, and it would look like it's the same card. But, of course, it's not, because you switched it. And this would be their signed card or whatever. Now, the only reason I did that is because the ad copy tells you it's a switching device. You would never do what I just did with the blue card. That's ridiculous. Because the whole point is that this thing has been in full view on your stand or whatever the whole show, and that you reach in and pull out this red card that's been in the envelope the entire time, and it turns out to be their signed card, which is impossible. Or it could be Jeff Kaler also uses this for like a confabulation kind of a thing, where you instead of a card, it's a folded up piece of paper that's got some writing on it. You can clearly see the writing, and then he goes through his confabulation routine, and the audience names whatever whatever your confabulation is. Sometimes it's a car, a color, and a make of the car, the year of the car, or whatever, or it's a vacation and how much money you're going to spend on that vacation and who's going to go with you, or whatever. But then you very cleanly reach in, pull out this paper, and unfold it, and it has all the things that the audience named, the car or whatever. So that's what you can do with it. Now, on the video, Jeff also shows you how to use, if you're here in the States, that we have the Priority Mail envelopes. They're pretty much the same style of envelope. They're a little bit bigger, and they're red, white, and blue, and they have USPS written all over them or whatever. And they're flat rate envelopes. So the way that works is the envelopes are free, and then whenever you use the envelope to mail something, it's just a flat fee, like I don't know how much, $1 or $2 to mail the envelope or whatever. So whatever you can cram in the envelope, it's a flat rate. So you can go to the post office and get those for free. Now, the law says that you have to use those envelopes for mailing things and nothing else. So I will not tell you to go get them for free at your post office and gimmick them up to make an Unbelievalope. I'll let Jeff Kaler do that. So either way, you can either use these or the postal ones, and he shows you how to gimmick them. And even these are not quite ready when you get them. You get like 3 in the package. There's a slight, it's like 5-second thing you got to do to the envelope, and then you're done. And then it's always ready to go, and you can use it anytime. And by the way, if you want to switch to the confabulation instead of the playing card, it's very easy to take this out and put the confabulation thing in there. And you saw how quick the reset is if you're just going to always use a card. And if you're going to switch to confabulation, you simply just pull this card out, which I just did, and then you put the confabulation thing, which I'm not going to do, but you put the Sorry, I got snagged on the window there. There we go. And then you'd put the confabulation thing back in there. But I'm just leaving that in there because I'm using it for a card trick. So that's it, guys. That's what it is. Now, one question that comes up is, do you have to own the TKO gimmick or the what is it, card to any spectator, to any wallet or whatever gimmick? The answer is no, you don't. You absolutely do not have to do it. And in fact, Jeff teaches how to do it if you happen to have that gimmick. He teaches you how to do that on there, but you don't need it. He shows you how to do it a different way that I actually prefer the other way because A, it doesn't require me to have to load up with an extra gimmick. It's one less thing to worry about in performance. And, you know, the whole point of the TKO gimmick or the quote other method is to how do you ring in the duplicate card. You know, this would be a red back signed card. How do I ring that in to where it's ready to be switched for the one that's in here? And there's several methods. There's a couple techniques taught to doing that. One of them does use the TKO gimmick, but you absolutely don't need that. Now, I will admit, using the TKO gimmick is, you do have a moment or two that's a little bit more fair looking, but it's so minor I don't think they would notice. And it's a moment like this where you can show both sides of the envelope. That's it. If you're not using the TKO gimmick, you can't do that. But you can still hold it very fair, very clean, and go right from here right to doing the switch. You just can't show the back of the envelope. But to me, that's not even that important, because if I'm able to handle this fairly and freely like that, let me straighten this guy out here. It's supposed to be in that way. But if I'm able to do that, where I'm able to fairly handle this envelope, and again, it's very, very clean. And remember, there'd be a bulldog clip on here, but it's very fair and clean on how you're handling it. And then immediately you can reach right in there. And then again, I'm doing it super slow. Pull out and again, I used the blue one to prove that I really did do the switch. So, it probably feels a little bit like I'm rambling. I just want you to see how clean it is, how fair it is. And the method is simple. It works well. The product is well made. The videos, there's tons of videos on this website. They're very well made, very well produced. They cover everything you could possibly imagine, everything you need to know. It's an absolute excellent product. They've got good ratings in ad copy, method, and product quality, all top of the line. 5 stars, stone status of gem. So the question you're probably asking is, why did my camera just jerk? That's probably question number 1. Question number 2 is, how do I, Jeff, get one of these? Simple. You have to make me laugh. That's your goal. I've never done this before, and I'm going to put your skills to the test. David Regal did this once, and I loved it. It was a great idea. So I want to have a limerick contest. Yes, a limerick contest. If you don't know what limerick is, look it up. I'm not going to give you any hints or any clues. The only rule about the limerick is that absolutely, I want it to be not vulgar. And typically, the joke about limericks is they're usually vulgar. So I don't want any vulgar ones, all right? I want you to post the limerick in the comments below. And whoever's limerick I think's the best, which is probably going to be the one that I laugh at, or that I think is just the cleverest, will win this. And now one other thing I'll tell you. When David Regal did his, most of the limericks were about him and about his magic. And he threw all those out because he thought, well, that would be biased to choose a limerick that was about him. I think that's ridiculous. You can make the limerick about me or not about me, about my magic or not about my magic, about my channel or not about my channel. Try to keep it magic related, but that's it. So magic related, in fact, I'm going to make that official. A non-vulgar, magic related limerick. Post it in the comments below. I'll be running this contest for the rest of the first week of January. So the entire first week of January. So somewhere around the 7th or 8th, the contest will close. And then I will post who the winner is. And the winner will get a free copy of Unbelievalope. So now it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Like the channel. No. Like the video. Subscribe to my channel. Share it out to all your people on social media. And listen to the random iTunes song of the moment, which is... Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. There we go. Dark Chest of Wonders by Nightwish. I love Nightwish. They're like this goth, heavy metal, classical rockin' band. That's just, and with female vocals, it's just, man, they're awesome. Dark Chest of Wonders. I'll definitely put a link to that in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in tomorrow, day 2 of the year 2016, where we review Street Thief by AG, the superhuman pickpocket gimmick. That's it for today, folks. We'll see you then. Peace out.